Mom, you said something yesterday that stuck with me. You asked, when Jesus returns, will he find faith? What did you mean?
I was quoting Jesus. Luke 18:8. After telling a parable about a persistent widow who cried out for justice, he asked, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? It's a warning.
But there's churches everywhere. People say they believe. Isn't that faith?
Not always. Jesus didn't ask if he'd find religion. He asked about faith, real, enduring, obedient trust. The kind that pleads for justice like that widow. The kind that obeys when it costs everything.
So, what does that kind of faith look like?
It looks like Abraham, who left everything because God said go, Genesis 12. It looks like Daniel, who prayed when it was illegal. It looks like the centurion who said, just say the word, and my servant will be healed, Matthew 8:8. Jesus marveled at his faith.
Jesus marveled?
Yes. Twice in the Gospels, Jesus was amazed. Once at great faith, in a Gentile. Once at unbelief, in his own hometown, Mark 6:6. Faith isn't just belief. It's trust that obeys.
But what about grace? Isn't faith just believing Jesus died for us?
Faith begins there. But James says, faith, if it has not works, is dead, being alone, James 2:17. Jesus said, why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Faith bears fruit, like repentance and obedience. Action.
Then, when Jesus returns, he's not looking for church attendance and mega numbers. He's looking for people who live and believe he is king, and will do as he has promised.
Exactly. Hebrews 11 lists people who lived by faith. Noah built the ark, Moses refused Egypt's wealth, Rahab hid the spies. They acted. They risked. They obeyed.
But it feels like most people just want to do what is easiest. Even Christians.
That's why Jesus asked the question. In Matthew 24, he said iniquity would increase and the love of many shall grow cold. But the one who endures to the end shall be saved.
Endures. Persistent until his return. If Jesus came back today, would he find faith in me?
That's the question we all must ask. Not just once. Daily. Jesus said, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross daily, and follow me. Luke 9:23. Faith isn't for a moment. It's a lifelong walk.
I want to walk in faith without wavering, even if it's hard.
Then hold fast. James 1:6 says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavers is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. Faith that endures is faith that stands, unshaken, obedient, and anchored in truth. And when he returns, son, may he find it burning in you.